My name is Allie Gabbard, and I'm a senior here in the Engineering, Technology, and Management Department. So when I first got my internship, I was actually interviewing for a mock interview for high school, and I didn't know the gentleman that was helping me prepare was actually interviewing me for my first internship. I decided to pursue that opportunity, and after finishing ETM 1120 in the fall of my freshman year, I started working. So in the December of 2016, I started working at Saffron Landing Systems located in Walton, Kentucky. Here at this plant, they do the wheels and brakes for airplanes. I started as an operator, actually thoroughly getting to understand the process. By doing the work, it better helped me understand what processes the operators were already familiar with, which helped me with my first traceability project when I returned in the summer. Here, the company was going through an expansion. So with the expansion, the plant had actually lost some space on the back end of the plant. So we had to find a place to move parts. So with this, I worked with the operators, and we actually took a process that they were already familiar with, just slightly changed it in the nomenclature of what they use to build trays, but we were really building pallets to ship off site. This was a process they were already familiar with. If I hadn't done the process before that, I wouldn't have found a solution for that as easily. So with the success of that project, I was actually able to move onto a continuous improvement team. Here, my role as an engineer on the team was to collect a lot of data, a lot of time studies, but primarily focus on our OEE metrics, otherwise known as overall equipment effectiveness. This was a lot of data, a lot of Pareto charts, which you're later going to learn about. And we were able to do greenbelt projects. Greenbelt projects are different lean projects to help the company save time, but primarily save money. So with this, I worked with a team. I was able to reduce takt time from the lids up on a furnace to the lid back down. So they were concerned about, they wanted the parts to be in the furnace running it under their cycles. So we were able to reduce the takt time from 8 hours to 6 hours. A huge saving for the company, over $100,000 annually. This process is still being used, and I know they're still working to reduce that as quick as possible, because on those furnaces, while they are in their cycles, can be up into their cycles for more than 2 weeks. My projects were a huge success. I was quickly able to build teams, manage projects, and continue to move higher up into the company. So like I mentioned before, my first time being there, the company was just starting their expansion in 2016. So just prior to my senior year, I had the opportunity to be moved to the capital assets project management team. Here I was a project manager, and I was managing capital assets. What is a capital asset? It is a large asset with large amounts of money behind it. So what my projects consisted of primarily was I had to remove a stairwell and lay concrete, which was part of the new horizon of how we were going to move the plant. And I also had a series of equipment that I had to move. These equipment were density machines, so how to actually measure the density of the parts, as well as OIP machines, which was a different needling process, and then setting up a few robots. I can't express how wonderful my internship experience was, but it all started with first impression. Thank you.